All right, guys, are we back on? We back on? How we sounding? How we sounding? I had to go back live again. It kicked me off, so I had to redo it. For some reason, OBS started acting up, so I'm trying to get everything reset again. Oh shoot, did I set it for OBS started acting up, so I'm trying to get everything reset again. Oh, let me make sure everything's set, good to go. Come on. Unlisted, public. How we sounding, guys? Are we back on? We back on? Let me know, guys. Are we back on? Hit me up. Let me know. Let me get the pop back up. Gotta get the chat box back up and running. Reset it again. Yeah, it just literally kicked me off, so I had to hurry and get everything back up and running. Let me make sure we clear to go. Right, pop up. All right, let's see. We got everything rocking and rolling now. All right, guys. Give me a test run to make sure that we back online. Twitch and YouTube. Make sure we good to go. I just want to make sure that we back online. Make sure we back online, guys. That's all I'm trying to make sure we back online. All right, let's see. All right, guys, how are we sounding? Are we good? Are we back online? Oh, I forgot to put the dang it, I forgot to put the whatchamacallit, my link for my for the new setup. I apologize. All right, let me go back. Make sure everything's customized, good to go. Duration, subscribers, and all right, let's go back. Let's reset, and we are good to go, guys. All right, cool. I think we are good to go, guys. We're good to back rock and roll. Good back to rock and roll so far. Give me a test run, guys. Give me a shout out in the chat room. Make sure we good. I just want to make sure we're good to go, guys. All right. Yeah, anybody, like I said, any Tradecaster, YouTube, Twitch, y'all give me a shout out in my comments just to make sure we're good to go. I had to reset OBS for some reason. It disconnected for some apparent reason. I don't know why. All right, I got you on this one. All right, we're good to go on Twitch. YouTube, give me some love. Let me know that we back online, guys. YouTube, give me some love. Let me know that we back online. Okay, so we are back online on here. I want to make sure the chat is good to go. Anybody from YouTube, give me a shout out in YouTube, like some type of chat to make sure YouTube is working as well. I want to make sure I got the chat box up and running. We got Twitch is good. Twitch is good. We just got to make sure YouTube is good. To make sure I can respond to everybody, make sure we're good to go. I apologize. For some reason, OBS disconnected it for some apparent reason. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, OBS, man, that thing I swear be acting up. All right, so how we looking so far on the trades, guys? Generous, how we looking? Tariq, how we looking on the trade so far? Did y'all make your trade this morning? How we looking? Tradecaster team, how we looking? How we looking, guys? How we looking? So far, we did hit that target of 222 on Tesla. Tesla did hit the target. Called it out.
Still holding bitch to my 1 DTE put.
What stock, boss? Are you in SPY right now? What stock are you in?
Generous Greg says. SPY.
Excuse me. What was your entry? Did you get in at that 553 level or somewhere around that 554? What was your entry, boss?
Generous Greg says 553.
Okay, so 553. All right, good. You got a good one so far because right now we are back underneath the 552.50. Let's see if we're gonna start cracking that VWAP, Generous. So once we start cracking that VWAP,
my question is hold or sell.
put it like this: as long as it stays away.
I do see some upside.
No, put it like this: as long as it's not going back up to your entry, you good. The main thing is we stay underneath the 552.50. Now we're cracking underneath the VWAP. So what we need to do now is lose 552. So if you're going for a put, we need to crack 552 back on down to 551.50. So that's letting us know that we're going in the right direction. So right now we need to crack 552 because right now your entry is at 553. You're good. So far you're at $1. So what we need to do now is crack 552. From 552 we need to go down to 551.50. So that's letting us know that we're losing price value. So you lost price value at 553. You lost price value at 552.50. Down on the 552.
Are we bearish or bullish now on SPY?
Right now it's a little. Right now it's bearish because right now we're setting ourselves up for more of a downtrend setup right now. But like I said, the minute we crack 552, that's what you generous. Definitely keep your eyes on 552 because that'll get us right underneath that VWAP. That's gonna add more resistance. So if we can continuously stay underneath that VWAP and crack that 552, we will see 551.50. Mark my words. We will see 551.50. So we definitely need to crack that 552 for that possible pullback down. Because the way this is setting up more of a downtrendish setup right now. So that means that we will be cracking 552, possibly back down to 551.50, and I will be setting an alert for possible 551.50 touch on down, guys. I will be setting it on up. So let's see if we can get that pullback down to that key level. So let's keep that on watch. Let's keep it on watch. Oops. Yep, let's keep that on watch.
47 cents. Thanks, Jay.
Hey, no problem, boss. I got you. You know I got you.
147 cents. Instantly foods printed LOL.
Gotcha. So right now we are cracking. We are cracking. I do have an alert set at the 551.50 to see can we get that pullback down. We are back underneath the VWAP at this moment, momentarily. So that could lead to more downside because now that we're underneath the VWAP instead on top of the VWAP, that can lead to more of a bigger pull. There you go. Boom! Called it. Called it. Let's go, baby. I got you, generous. I told you, baby. I got you. I got you. Let's go. I told you. Boom, you got that 551.50 touch. I told you, called it, got it. Hope you printed it. Hope you.
Stop leaving.
I had to go to lunch. My son's mom, I had to get her. I didn't mean to leave, boss.
Crazy how you get those.
I came back and called it, huh? That's crazy, huh? I was on lunch, came back and called a play. No, 2 plays, because I called Tesla. Tesla I called out 222, and then for SPY I called out 551.50. I told you. Shout out to you, Greg. Shout out to you, boss. That's what I'm talking about. I got back and still nailing these. I got back still nailing the alerts. Came back to nail these bad boys. So let's see. Now, the next goal, can we crack the 551.50 on down to 551? In other words, can we come back down to these lows once again once we crack this key level? We're underneath the VWAP for sure. We are definitely underneath the VWAP, but you got to keep in mind we do have that 20 that you come down to on that 20 EMA. So that 20 EMA is sitting at 551.36. It could try to go for a possible bounce off of that EMA. So do be mindful of that, guys. That we could get a possible bounce right off of that 551.36 level, right where that 20 EMA is sitting at. They'll probably try to go for a possible bounce. So that's why I said if you did get in at 553 down to 551.50, go ahead and print it. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take that opportunity, just in case we do bounce off of that 20. We're going to see if it's going to hold this key level, to see if they're going to try to hold this key level to go back up. But do take profits while you have it. Do take profits while you have it at this moment. Because if you go across the board on this 30-minute time frame, you kind of see that they're trying to fight right here. Right where you have these candles holding up. You see the body hasn't crossed over just yet on the downside. So you can see right here exactly where these bulls are trying to protect right across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. You can see the bodies have not crossed over this line right here. Let me go to it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we go back to here and put a line right at this bounce. Look, see how you notice the bodies of the candles are not being able to break underneath. So we know that the buyers are protecting this key area for right now, for sure. So let's put a line right at this little area. We're going to put a support line at the moment because that's the area that they're trying to hold for now. So we don't know if we're going to break it just yet. So keep it on watch there. You can see right here, buying pressure. Here, buying pressure. Here, buying pressure. Here, buying pressure. None of the bodies of the candles are crossing below. So keep that in mind, that they could be trying to utilize that to go back up for a possible bounce. So just keep that in mind. Take profits when you got it. I did call out that 551.50. If y'all caught it, shout out to y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Print that bad boy. Print it, take, put that money in the bank, baby. Put that money in the bank. So shout out to my puts. Boom! Got it. So right now y'all looking good. Right now, y'all definitely looking good until we can get that 551.50 crack on down. So we need that candle to close underneath. So every time you come down to 551.50, you get a bounce. 551.50, you get a bounce. So just keep your eyes peeled on this 551.50 level, because if you notice, none of these candles have not crossed over yet this way. If you notice, we did get a crack here, but then we bounced and we wind up reclaiming that 551.50. So that's a little strong demand zone at the moment until they get taken out. So you got to keep this in mind. Until we crack this key level, 551.50, we will then see 551 itself. So until we can crack and close underneath that 551.50, you got to continue. You got to consider that as support at this moment until we crack it, stay underneath that key area for possible further pullback on down to 551 itself. So keep that in mind. We are coming back down to this key level, but keep in mind on how these buyers are holding this key level right now. They're protecting this 551.50. They're refusing to let the bears crack below that and close the candle underneath it. So if you notice that every time we come down to 551.50, buyers move in. 551.50, buyers move in. So keep your eyes peeled on that. But if you did catch that 553 entry on a put all the way on down to that 551.50 that I did call out, shout out to y'all. Great job. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So Generous, did you tell me you printed it, baby? Generous, tell me you printed it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. I can't care. Well, I know what it means. Let's go. But shout out to you, though, G. G Money, you deserve it, boss. Shout out to you, man. Bam. Let's go. I told you, all I'm trying to do is put money in y'all pockets. Engineer, yeah, I called out. Well, yeah, around it. It's going to be around at 551.30. Oh, 10 subs. Let's go.
Generous Greg just gifted 10 subs.
God, Generous Greg with 10 gifted subs, bro. Let's go. Man, this is ridiculous. Shout out to Greg, man. Killing it. 10 gifted subs from G Money, man. G Money, that's my guy there. That's my guy. Shout out to Generous Greg, man. Shout out to you, boss. I mean, you killing it, man. Thank you so much, man, for the support and everything that you do for me, man. I definitely show my love, man, by putting money back in y'all pockets, man.
This is the casino and you the dealer, sir.
Man, but that's my thing is to make sure you don't lose. I'll make sure that you win all the time, boss. That's my goal. To put you on the right side of momentum. That's it, boss. That is it. You caught that 553 on down to the area that I alerted was 551.50. Boom. You caught that exit out. Boom. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So now the next key area. Now, let's see what's going to happen. Will these buys continuously hold and reverse it right back on up towards this 552.50? Or will we remain in this channel? So definitely keep this on watch because it looks like somewhat of a channel play where we are catching these bounces off these bottoms around 551.50 up to this 552. So it's kind of putting this in somewhat of a channel, in a dollar channel from 552.50 to 551.50. So right now we are definitely in a little channel going back and forth. So definitely keep this on watch. We are still in a downtrend channel though. So let's keep this on watch. Hustle and Flow, what's up, boss? That's what I'm talking about, man.
666 just subscribed on Twitch.
Man, thanks for the subscription, boss, man. Let me give y'all some love, man. Y'all doing an amazing job. Hustle, Generous Greg, Tariq, y'all doing an amazing job, man. I definitely got to give y'all some acknowledgement. OJ Rim, all of y'all. I got to definitely give y'all love and shout out Tums as well because y'all been doing an amazing job, man. Y'all been rocking with me, rolling with me, man, even through my darkest times when I feel like I didn't want to come onto my live stream because we talked about this last week that I was going through a lot in my life. Thank God that everything got better for the best. And it's because of you guys, too, that kept me going, that kept me positive, kept a good head on my shoulder. So, again, I want to thank all of you guys from YouTube, from Twitch, Tradecaster. I thank you guys for being my best friends, my family, my brothers, my sisters, rocking and rolling with me, man. And we're going to keep it going, man.
Smart people struggle to be happy.
Exactly.
Generous Greg says.
Man, thank you so much, boss. Yeah, man, because, I mean, I was going through a lot of ups and downs, man. I had to do a lot of praying, but, you know, was going through some personal things, and thank God things that got better for the best, and thank you guys for always holding it down for me. And my way of giving back to you guys is giving y'all the best information, putting y'all on the right side of momentum, calling out the right plays to put money in you guys' pockets. So, again, thank you so much. So, appreciate you, and I'm going to keep doing this for y'all. Got you guys to my very last breath. So, till I leave this earth, y'all got me for life. Just know this. For life. I'm going to continuously keep putting money in y'all pockets. We got this. We got it. So we already called out that little put opportunity all the way down from 553 down to 551.50. We called that. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Huh. Thank you so much, T. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yep. So right now, I'm just definitely keeping this on watch and keep in mind. I definitely said keep in mind, guys, that we had to be very careful around the 551.50 to 551.30, which was around that 9 EMA. I'm sorry, 20 EMA. You caught that little 20 EMA bounce. That's why I told you guys to be careful for a possible bounce back on up, which you did get. We are back on top of that 9 EMA, which could continue a movement back on up towards the upside. So definitely be careful.
Jay, I think SPY is setting up for a possible rotation back down again, just like yesterday with these minor pops.
Well, what we're going to see, okay, well, this is what we're going to do, boss. So as we are going back up, you got to keep in mind that you do have room to still go up towards this 552.50, which is lining up with right here with this downtrend. So you got that downtrend resistance, that purple line, and also in general you got the 550-250, which is natural resistance. So you do have resistance overhead. You also got this little 50 sitting above your head. So you got a lot of strong resistance. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3. So we're going to definitely keep this on watch to see if we can continuously stay underneath that 550-250. However, if we stay underneath 550-250, there will remain resistance. We will see another pullback down. If we get back on 550-250, if those buys get back on top of 550-250 and hold that key level, they can reverse that play and turn it right back into support where we can see some more upside. So the main thing, as long as you stay underneath that 550-250 mark, then we can definitely see more downside because you'll be in line with the downtrend and you'll be in line with that natural resistance at 550-250. So that is automatic resistance here. So right now you do have room to still go back on up, but let's see what's going to happen as we do try to hold this key area. So let's see what these buys are going to do now. Can these buys hold a 552 back up to 552.50, or will we fade right back underneath 552 back down to the downside? Yeah, so just keep those price points in mind, boss, because you got to remember, we're still in the dollar channel. And we have the 552.50 top, and we have the 551.50 bottoms. Because you have to remember, after all of these rapid movements, after all of this, now we have to look this way. Because we have a top, and we have a bottom. So now we look like we're coming right back down to that 551.50-ish level. So let's see. Can these buys continuously hold as we pull back down to this level? Can they hold this as a strong demand zone? Or will we crack 551.50 back down to 551? So right now, we're still in this channel. We're still in this channel. So we have a bottom and we have a top. We know where the resistance is for now. We know where the support is for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that yellow mark to green. So that's what we're going to do on that one. We're going to turn that green because that's going to be possible support for the moment until we crack it. So that's the channel that we're in. We're in a dollar channel right as of now. We're in a channel of 551.50 and 552.50. So keep this on watch, guys, because I mean, everything still looks downtrendish because now we're still back underneath that VWAP once again. We're back underneath the VWAP. Now we're underneath the 552 once again. About to come like we want to come back down to that 551.50 again. So we all starting to get weak. We're definitely starting to get weak. Look at the candles. Look at the movement. You went up as high as around this 551.50, pull right back down. Now we went up as high as this 552.20, came right back on down. Now we're underneath 552, coming right back on down. So everything still looks downtrendish. If you notice that, look at the pattern. The setup looked like a downtrend still. So we still got this downtrend setup, which could lead to more of a push down towards back down towards that 551.50 if those buys cannot get back on top of 552. So keep this on watch right now. We're going to be back down testing that 551.50, guys. So let's see, can we get that 551.50 crack? If we get that crack, we'll be possibly seeing 551 itself again on the downside. Let's see if we're going to crack this 551.50, guys. Just keeping this on watch. Again, if we crack 551.50, do expect a possible movement back down towards those lows, even close to that 551, guys. So I still got my alert set down here. Still keeping this on watch, guys. Still haven't cracked that 551.50 level just yet. Still holding this key level. That's why I say keep your eyes on this one particular price point, guys. 551.50. Keep your eyes on this because we have not cracked it. Buy still recovered at 551.50. So do not get caught in a bad trap. Do not get caught in a bad trap until we crack this for sure and we get full confirmation that those bears are taking over the 551.50. Other than that still belongs to the bulls. Bulls are still protecting this level until we can actually crack this key level and get confirmation that that those bears are taking over the 551.50 level. So right now it still does look like we're in this downtrend setup. So let's see, can we get that crack, or will these buyers hold 551.50? We need those alerts by Generous. Oh, hey Generous, you got engineer saying right above my head, we need some alerts by you, boss. So hey, if you want to throw out some alerts too, hey, feel free to throw out alerts too for other traders, Generous. Thank you so much too. I mean, we'll be greatly appreciated if you do that. Definitely keep this on watch. Still watch this key level, guys. This 551.50. 551.50. Still holding up as a floor right now. We have not cracked, nor haven't we broke out. So we're still in this dollar channel, moving back and forth. Because every time we come down to these bottoms, you get a bounce back on up. Every time we come to these tops, you get a movement right back on down. So all you're doing is rotating back and forth in this dollar range right now.
Tarek 147 says, Jay, I looked at the historical chart and looks like from earlier this year we are following February 23rd, 24 pattern and the drops were severe following back then. I am considering trading some start position on SPY 545, puts for Friday Express for the gap fill down.
Yeah, let me take a look at that 180 chart, boss. Let me see what we're looking like on the 180. To see we get a little bit more of a prediction to see where the market is really trying to go. So let's look at that. Let's look at the 180. So 180 is showing that we have gotten rejected off of that 563 and we are slowly pulling back down this way. You are bouncing off of that 50 on that 180 chart, so you catch somewhat of a little bounce. But it does look like, but I see what you're saying though, T. Well, it does look like you're setting up for a possible two-legged pullback. Well, we get this little bounce and then get a further pullback down. I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, and you kind of see it right here. We're kind of like it set itself up for a possible two-legged pullback after this bounce. So I do see what you're saying. I do see exactly what you're talking about. So I see it right here. Oh, my bad. Windows. Here we go. Yeah, well, you do get this pullback, and then you get this little bounce, and then it sets itself up for another pullback this way. I mean, I do see it. We could be getting another possible pullback, gearing up. So I'm gonna just keep it on watch to see where we go. That's why I want to see how we end. I'm gonna watch these price points because we underneath 555 to have dollar mark for sure. Because now we're in the lower area of the 550s. Because you remember what I told you guys? You have to treat that 555 as a border. Anything underneath 555, you got to focus on the lower prices. 554, 553, 552, 551 down to 550. If you're above 555, then you got to focus on the higher price points. 556, 557, 558, up to 560. See, we're nowhere near 555. We're all the way in the low areas of 550. So we're in the lower portion. So we're kind of hanging on by a thread between the 552 down to 550. Still giving his own watch. Look like we're still getting a little fade. You can see this. You can look at the pattern. You can clearly see like weakness still, like it's just fading down slowly back down to this 550 again. Yep, here we go, guys. Here we go. Could my predictions be right? But I got my alert set at this 551, guys. So let's see. We break back down to testing that 551.50 again. 551.50. Can we actually get the crack on down? Can we actually get the crack? Because, I mean, you can see the setup. Clear to see the setup where we had this nice pullback. And it looked like the indicators on your 180 are starting to cross over on the downside where your 9 MA is actually underneath the 20. So that's representing a little bit of weakness. So it may be getting set up. So I agree with T 110%. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Let's see. Can we get that 551? 551. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get that 551 touch right back down? Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Can these bears come in aggressive and take them out? Let's see. Can they come in? Can we get that 551 touch at the bottom? Let's see. Let's see. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. We have crack. So let's see. Keeping us on watch, guys. We're gonna need that 551.50, guys. 551.50. I do have that 551 alert. 551 alert. We get that nice pullback. Right now, we're coming back down. Let's see. Can we get it, guys? Can we get it? So Reek, I'm trying to see if we can get it. Generals Greg, I'm trying to see if we can get it. We almost there. 551. I got my alert set for 551. 551. Still nothing, guys. Still nothing yet. Still nothing. We kind of close to it. We haven't hit it yet. I mean, we was almost. What was the low? The low that we had was so far was 551.09. 551.09 was your low so far. That was your low so far. So 9 cents off. So let's see. Will we get that 551 touch? Can we get that 551 touch? Because right now, remember I told y'all, if y'all just pay close attention to the pattern is telling you what it's doing. The pattern is telling you that it's downtrending. We do see it right here on the 180 where it looked like, I mean, it's setting up a possible two-legged pullback. I mean, possibly. Your indicators are crossing over on the downside. You got the 9 crossing over under the 20 EMA. So the only thing that's holding up is that 50. But the minute you crack that 50, we can see even lower. So right now, the thing that is bouncing off on is right now, you got that support of that 50 right here. So right now, that's what's holding it. But if you crack that, we will definitely see more downside to even to the 540s. So let's definitely keep this on watch to see where we go from here, team. All it is a patience game. All it is a patience game. Right now, the pattern is telling us that we're on the downtrend. Definitely on the downtrend. Keeping us on watch, guys. Keeping us on watch. Nvidia still hasn't got that break. As far as Tesla, we still haven't got over 222. We touched it, but we never broke up. We never broke and held above it. 222 is still gonna hold up as resistance. Cause it looked like it want to come down to that 551. If we come down to 551, we could be possibly going down to 550. So let's see if we get that 551 crack. Let's see. Here we go again. Let's see. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Let's see. 551, guys. I want to see if we get that 551 touch. 551 touch. I want to see these bulls. I mean, not bulls, the bears. See if the bears can yank them on down some more. So we are still seeing weakness. We're still in this downtrend channel. So let me go ahead and stretch it out to the right. Boom. There you go. So you can clearly see, hit that top portion of the channel, you come on down. Hit the top portion of the channel, you come on down. You hit the bottom portion, get a bounce on up. Bottom portion, get a bounce on up. So there you can see, boom, look how much room you rotated from the tops, possibly down to these bottoms. If we cannot hold 551, if we do not hold 551, we can definitely come down, back down lower toward these areas. So keep this on watch. Still watching this 551 area. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see, 551. I mean, it keeps touching it or getting close to the area, but it looks like it wants to crack underneath that 551 back into that 550 range. So I want to see, can we get it? We right there.
I got my chart confirmation, so I am swinging Friday EXP SPY 500.
Here we go, guys. All right, here we go, T. Let's see.
210 boots.
We're cracking a new low. Let's see, can we get it? See, we keep bouncing. We haven't cracked the 551 yet, though. It was like we touched it, but we haven't cracked it. What was the low this time? The low this time was it touched it, 551. It touched it right at 551. Surprised my alert didn't go off. Because that's what it's showing on the low. On the candle, it's showing 551 exactly. But it didn't trigger off my alert. That's weird. Yeah, it didn't trigger it off. I mean, it touched it, but it didn't trigger it off. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Can we gap down? So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see, guys. Keep my eyes. No, it was actually 551. Look at my low. Look, like when you go to the box right here, watch when I hover. Look at the low, Marty. Look, 551. It touched it exactly. 551. It just didn't trigger off my alert for some apparent reason. It triggered. Shout out to you, Tariq. Shout out to you, Marty. Shout out to you, Kato. Shout out to all of y'all, man, for killing it. To Generous, let me give y'all some love again, man. Y'all doing an amazing job, man. Y'all are killing it. Killing it. That's what I'm talking about. Would you hold Tesla 215 puts overnight? 215 puts? What was your entry, Kato? What was your entry? See, let me see how I can put this. If you would have caught that 22, you would have had a good entry. Because as long as you had that, because you have room to come back down to 220, because that's a $2 move on down.
I think if 551 does crack clean and candle on 5 minutes closes.
I think we're going to crack 551. Look how this is pointing. Look how this is pointing down.
Down to yesterday's lows.
It's a battle, boy. That 551 is a battle. Because you get some seller pressure, but then you get those buyers moving in trying to protect this this area. It still looks bearish. It just looked like it wants to crack 550 on down. 551, I'm sorry. 551 on down. That's why I'm just watching this carefully to see if these sellers going to come in aggressive and take them out. Because you get a little bit of seller pressure because you get like a little upper shadow. But then your bulls come in right at the same exact time. So you see, look closely. Look. See that seller pressure starts to come in? It starts to push them right back down this way towards 551. Because it looked like the way this is aiming that it wants to drop this way. And I'm talking about towards down to 550, 550. That's what it looked like. It wants to just do this. That's what I'm trying to see what these sellers versus these buyers going to do at this 551 level. I want to see what's going to happen at this 551 level. Because, I mean, we touched it. We didn't crack it. We came right down to it. I'm still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping this on watch. I still think we're going to crack that 551 and go down to the 550s. Because the way this is setting up, it looked like it wants to crack this 550. That's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see do we have enough buying strength for them to hold this key level. That's why I'm just keeping this on watch just to see. Because it looked like it wants to crack 551 on down to 550.50. Let me see if I'm correct. Let's see though. I gotta see if we're gonna get the crack though. Can we get the crack down to 550, 550.50? So we already alerted that. Still keeping on watch, guys. See, we still holding that. Yeah, see, they still holding that 551. I mean, we like I said, my alert went off, but they still holding that 551. I'm still watching this 551 level. It's just a constant battle. I just want to see these who's going to take over this 551 level. Whether the Bulls, by holding this 551 level back on up, or the Bears taking this 551 level on down. Again, if they can take out this 551 level, we can see 550.50. That'll be the next key area that we'll be aiming down to. The minute that they lose this 551, these buyers, the Bears, Bulls lose 551 by these Bears, we can see a possible yank back on down to 550.50 itself. Because, I mean, right now, it's just showing weakness. I mean, I don't see any bullishness even on this pattern right here. I see no bullishness other than them just holding this 551 level. I mean, it just still looks weak to me. Still looks weak. So we're going to keep it on watch. because you only need 551.50 on down to 551. So right now, just a slow downtrend. So it look like they're just slowly trying to work their way down to this 551.50 down. So it's what it looked like. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see what these buys gonna do right here. So again, none of the bodies of the candle still hasn't closed underneath this 551.50 level. So we haven't, no candles closed this way on even on the 3-minute time frame. Getting a slow little rotation back up from the 550 to test this 551.50 level. Still just keeping this on watch. I mean, it's right now just still downtrending. I mean, even though you're getting this little bounce, I mean, I just still see an overall downtrend more. Still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping this on watch. Nvidia still, we still haven't got back above that 109.67 level yet, so that's still holding up as resistance right here. As far as Tesla, we still haven't got back above that 222 level. Let's see, can we hold this 220-ish level without going back into the teens? So we try to see if this 220 level can hold. Right now, SPY still trying to hold on top of this 551. It's like a battle. Like we have not got a candle to close underneath it yet, even on the 3-minute time frame. Let's see if this candle can close underneath without, and I'm talking about not a lower shadow. I'm talking about the body itself. If we can get a body itself to close underneath that 551 as the next candle comes in, then we can see more downside. But every time we pull back before it closes out, it goes right back on up, and then you'll have support. Same thing here. Looked like it was going down, then buyer stepped in, held it. Once that next candle came in, bounce. So same thing here. So let's see how this candle closes out. Can we close underneath 551 as the new candle rolls in? That's what we need. So let's see, can we get that candle, this last minute, this 3-minute candle to close out underneath 551? See how it keeps going up?
Damn, I'm Jay.
What's up, boss? What we got? What we got? What we got, Generous? Well, what's up, boss?
Generous Greg says, I left 45% on the table. Generous Greg says,
Oh, man, don't put it on me, man. I'll put it on. Oh, what you got? What you got at 551.50? I mean, we didn't know if it was gonna hold or not because remember we kept getting so many bounces.
Generous
See,
Greg says, NANANAJKJ. Tarek 147 says, just chop trend will need confirmation first and
Oh, there we go.
And data tomorrow will be the big triggers I believe for the downtrend.
Let's see. Let's see.
Generous Greg says, hindsight is 2020. Tarek 147 says, boom 551 broke hard.
Let's see, boss. Let's see what we got. Let me see. Even get that crack. That'll be your next target. 551.50 down to 550. So right now, here we go battling around 551. But I mean, regardless of if they're trying to bounce it back on up, it's still weak because I still see a engulfing red candle, engulfing selling candle over this candle here. Now the only thing that can change that is we seen a green candle engulf all of this all at once. But right now, you see the total opposite right now. You see right now that this candle, let's see. It depends on how this candle close out. Now, if we get that candle to engulf this whole thing, then that lets you know those buyers are moving and aggressive. But if we can't even get this candle closed nowhere near this candle, that's still showing weakness. It's still gonna represent weakness at the moment. Keeping his own watch, guys. Keeping his own watch. Let's see what this candle does. I want to see what this candle does. Can this candle have enough strength to basically engulf this red candle back on up towards the upside? Or will it still represent weakness? Let's see. Let's see how this candle here is going to finish out. Can we get a huge engulfing green candle back up towards the upside? Will we engulf all of these sellers? Or will we come back down? Let's see. Let's see. Can this candle outdo this candle? Because right now, you're matching at the bottom. Let's see what's going to happen at these tops. So we know where these sellers came in at right around this level here, which is around, let's go to the open. Open was around 551.34. 551.34, you can see the prices, 551.34. We do have this candle engulfing. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Can they hold it? Can they hold it and go back up? See, that's what I'm talking about. Depth. See, the minute I talk about engulfing. Damn, the minute I talk about engulfing. That's crazy. That's why I say you got to pay close attention to details. You got to pay close attention to details. That's why I wanted to see if that candle was going to engulf this candle. And boy, did they engulf the crap out of it. Oh, yeah. They definitely engulfed. They definitely engulfed. That's why I told y'all to be very careful. That's why I told y'all to watch that 551.
Tomorrow we surely fall.
Yeah, that's why I was telling y'all, be careful 551. Because we didn't know which way it was going. We didn't know whether it was going to crack. We didn't know whether it was going to hold and go back on up. So if you'd have been getting in for a put at 551, you probably would have been stopped out. That's why I was telling y'all to be careful at 551. Don't get in at 551. The best way to do this, okay, when you're at a level like this that can be broken, something like this, don't go in for a put here. You always want to go for a put towards the high areas that you can't break out. So once you did get that bounce on 551 and you ran up to 551.50, you could have caught an easy put, but it'd been a 50-cent scalp. From 551.50 back down to 551, you could have did that. I mean, it would have been quick scalp in and out, pretty much. Was that the one that got Lil Wayne? Mark Martin Shkreli, I can never say his name right. Wasn't that the one that had Lil Wayne's the Carter? I think he was the only one that purchased the Carter, if I'm not mistaken.
J the 0 DTE boots from link entry down to link was over 150% return, so I am happy. No breed, thanks to you reading us clearly.
No problem, boss. Told you, I got y'all backs, man. I want to make sure y'all win.
No one should be losing.
Exactly.
147 says, you called pot and trend and targets perfectly.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying just be very careful from that 550, 553 all the way on down. That's why I called it around this 551.50 down to 551. So I call these targets so far. That's why I told you keep your eyes at 551. Do not jump in at 551 because we don't know whether we're going to hold or crack. So again, if you would have put, you would have got basically stopped out. That's why I say you always got to pay attention to details because you got to think about the past. Where do you bounce at? Around 551. Where do you bounce at? Around 551. So all I was doing was just matching it side by side because I knew these levels wasn't broken yet. That's why I'm telling y'all, be careful. I'm going for puts here. You always want to go high. So that's definitely, you always want to get into high areas, and for short, for calls, you want to go for low areas. You always want to do the opposite of one another. You always want to do the opposite. So right now, see what I mean? 551.50. If you would have got in at 551.50 for a possible move back down to 551. That's what I mean. If you would have caught, waiting for the bounce on up, catch that put, right back on down. Wait for the bounce on up, catch the put, right back on down. All you're doing is playing that the back and forth game. Resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So right now you're in a 50-cent channel because you're in 551 to 551.50 because you have not cracked 551, nor have you broken out 551.50, thus putting you in a 50-cent channel in between the two. Because we have not gotten a breakout above 551.50, nor haven't we cracked 551 just yet. Got a little dip below, then reclaim. So be very careful. Be very careful, which is look like it's putting you in somewhat of a little channel right now. A little channel pattern right about in this little area. So keep your eyes peeled on that, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. See, I wait for my money to settle. I should be able to trade between tomorrow and Friday. So I'm just waiting on the money to settle. Okay, then I added some more in there. All right, guys, let's keep it on watch. Let's see. Wait, I just realized I had Dex, my bad. I didn't realize I was on Dex chat. My fault. I had the wrong chat up. I knew something wasn't right. All right, there we go. What's up, new? Good afternoon, boss. Please, do you have a link to your Sunday class? I normally, really, it's just really on YouTube and with Patreon. But because I do it for YouTube and Patreon because I do have paid members on YouTube and I do have paid members on Patreon. So I set it up for them. But at the time being, it is free. So it is free to catch. It's just that when I put it out public, it goes like straight to them. So it's like doing the actual recording is free. So you're able to watch it is what I'm saying. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna go live. I didn't do it this week. I'm not gonna lie because it was my girl's birthday week this week, so I was out this week. But I will be gearing up this week, this Sunday, to do the actual courses this week. The last thing that I did do was the boot camp lessons. I did the boot camp lessons for what it was Wednesday, Thursday, because I had 2 days of boot camp lessons, so I did that. Matter of fact, let me go to it, boss. Cause this is what. Oh, thanks so much, boss. Yeah, birthday was Saturday, matter of fact. Let me see. So right now, guys, we are definitely getting that crack again. So let's keep it on watch. Let me show you real quick, boss, on how it looks. So I mean, and you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference on my streams. So let me go to it real quick. Like my live, like when I do my breakdowns, see the picture changes. So what I'm doing is it has a blue logo. And it'll say Trey's Talk. It'll be dated for like Sunday or whatever date that Sunday is. So you'll get like a little blue logo like this that says Trey's Talk, even though it says members only. It'll still be like out in the public during the recording session. But once I basically put it out to the public, it goes private because it goes towards the paid members for them to have recorded. So it does that. So yeah. Okay, I got you, boss. You DM me on my Facebook. Got you. Appreciate you. Got you. I'm working on funds for my account at the moment. Nah, yeah, man, take your time, boss, because right now, especially with September, September's like going into the third quarter. September's pretty rocky as it starts to set itself up for October, November, and don't forget that November we do have the elections coming up, so that could add more hype into the market as we do inch closer towards the end of 2024, going into 2025. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on this. And also, speaking of that, let's look at our 5-year chart to see exactly what the direction. See right here, you get from 2020 to 2021, we went on a 2-year uptrend, right? We went on a 2-year uptrend. 2022 is when we caught that year pullback, right? From 2022 going into 2023. Then we wound up rebounding for 2023 to 2024. So it's almost like 2023 and 2024 are doing a repeat of 2020 to 2021. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna go as high as it can. So I think about 2025. That's when we should probably maybe start seeing a pullback, because you'll be inching closer towards this resistance area, strong resistance area here, which will be hitting that strong trend line that'll lead to a pullback, but we haven't hit it yet. So look how much room we still have to go this way. So we're right in the middle, like kind of in the middle between the trend line here and this trend line here, but we have a lot more room to go this way. We're inching closer towards this way, which is around 600. So that's why I'm just keeping my eyes peeled to see, are we going to finish off this year trying to hit that 600 mark. So that's why, because if you notice the rotation, looked like a cup and handle. We went on this nice little possible 2-year run from 2023 into 2024. It's going on a 2-year run, kind of like it did in 2021, and then you faded in 2022. So my thing is, I wonder if we're going to see a repeat of a 2-year rotation from a 2-year uptrend in 2023 and 2024, and then a possible movement on down to 2025. So that's what I'm thinking, that we could possibly push up to 600 to finish it out. So that's what I'm thinking, because I mean, look how far we are, and look how far the 600 mark is. It's not far from us. So that's why I'm just trying to map it out to see, can we finish this year out closer towards that 600 range. So just keep it on watch, guys. Still testing around that 551, guys. Still testing around 551. Still keeping on watch, guys. I mean, it's still downtrending. I mean, it's still looking weak. Still showing weakness. It looked like now that we finally touching that trend line on that 30-minute time frame now, let's see how that's going to play out. Can we hold it or will we crack it? So right now we're testing that trend line now on the 30-minute time frame. So let's see, can we hold it or will we crack it? Let's see what's about to happen, guys. Can we finally hold a 30-minute time frames trend line, or will we crack it and go back down towards the 550s and lower? So let's keep our eyes peeled to see what's going to happen as we do come down back down towards this trend line here on the 30-minute time frame. Right now, sideways, guys. What time it is? About to be 2 o'clock. About 2 o'clock, about to be hitting, guys. Right now, it is 2 o'clock. Let's see. What can we get? Let's see, guys. Could it be right? Let's see. I got my target set at 550.50. Let's see. Is it going to where I think it's going? Let's see if my target. Let me see if my alert gonna go off. Cause it looked like it wants to. Look like it slowly wants to creep down this way towards that 550.50 that I called out earlier. So let's see. Still watching this, guys. Right now, Tesla's turning right back down to that 220. Nvidia, we lost the 109. Back down to this 108. So let's see. What is that? 108.25-ish? Keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping on watch around this 551 level. So want to see if we're going to get, because again, it's looking weak still. I mean, you underneath all your indicators on the 3-minute time frame. You underneath the 9, the 20, the 50, and the VWAP. I mean, everything is still pointing like downside wise. I'm looking at your indicators. As far as on the 30-minute, oh shit, excuse me. Look like we're about to crack that 50. Let me see. Where we got that 50 lining up at? At 550.81. So 550.81, I think it's where this 50 is sitting at. If I'm not mistaken, it should be with that 50. So we cracked 5. Yeah, we right there. So it look like if we cracked that, we going back, we going down. And we lose that 50 that possibly was holding us up, or we definitely going down even lower. Because that's the only thing that's going to hold you up is this 50 right here. You lose that 50, you're crossing back down, possibly. So watch this 50 level here. Keep it on watch. Watch. Let's see. Let's keep it on watch. Let's see. Watch this indicator here. Can it hold? Can it hold? Or will we actually crack this bad boy and go even lower? Will we go underneath that 50? Right now it's holding on top of it. Right now it's holding on top. Still bouncing. Still bouncing. So no drop just yet. It's still bouncing right on top of that 50. You notice that? 50 bounce. 50 bounce. So notice that we have not cracked it yet. Keep that on watch, keep that in mind. So that 50 is still holding up. It's possible support until we crack it. Till you close underneath it. So we have to close. So we have to close underneath 550.80. 550.80 itself. Let's just say 550.80. So if we close underneath 550.80, we can definitely see some more downside if we can close underneath it. Right now we're 550.82, 550.84. So it still hasn't started really cracking that 550.80 yet. It started slowly cracking, but nothing. Let's see. Look like we're trying to get there. Just keep it on watch to see how we close out. See how we close out. Again, if we want to see more downside, we're gonna definitely have to crack this 50, because you gotta get rid of that floor. Because right now that 50 is right. Oh yeah, that 50 is right at 550.81. Right now we're at 550.79. So we're underneath it slightly. But it all depends on how it closes out, how this candle is going to close out. Meaning that, well, put it like this. What would need to happen is, if we want to see some more downside, we're going to definitely have to take out that 550.80 and drag it all the way back down to 550.50. Because you want to get away from that. You want to get away from this 50 because you don't want to utilize that as support to go back up. You want to continuously utilize that as a resistance to go back on down. So we definitely would need to lose this 50 right here, this red indicator. We definitely would need to lose this for a possible pull back down towards the 550. Because what's going to happen is you're going to close underneath that 50. It's going to force that 9 and that 20 to curl down back down towards that 50. So we're going to need to lose this. That's what's going to need to happen. Because other than that, you're going to just kind of stay bouncing on top of this area. So here we go, aggressive. Here we go. But we need to lose it completely. We don't need to keep pulling back down to it and then bounce back up. You need to lose it. You need to get away from that 550.80. Stay away from it completely. Here we go. Let's see. Can we get that full pullback away from that 550, 80-ish area? Because we got to get rid of that floor. We got to get away from it completely. Because we don't want to see these buyers stepping in and then you see a long bottom, a lower shadow again. There we go. Now we need to hold it, but got to keep in mind it's a 30-minute candle, so you still got like 25 minutes. Anything can happen. Let's see. Is it gonna touch my target, my alert? What we gonna get? Let's see. Can it hit my alert? Is it gonna hit? Oh man, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I got my alert set, boss. Let's see. Yeah, I got you on my I got you on my Facebook. My thing just popped up, boss. I got you. I got you. I'm about to check it right now. I got you. I'm just looking at it now on the chats. This is new. Okay. So you know it's me. I'm gonna say I got you locked in. So you know it's coming out of my mouth. So pause. But yeah, say got you locked in. Start chatting some stuff, man. This is up and coming. Oh, I just realized I had a new one. Hey, man, so many people hit me up. Cause I apologize, guys, if I do miss y'all messages on Facebook. I'm rarely on Facebook. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm rarely on it because I hop from one social media to the next. So I don't do it on purpose. I just got so many dang social medias to keep up with. OBS. I got just everything all over the place. I mean, that's why I try to stay as much as possible. My 50 SMA on SPY is at 553.70 on IBRK. Why would there be such discrepancy? Let me see. You say IBRK. I mean, let me see. Hold up. I'm tripping. Did I put that right? And you say where's your 50 at? Lever. I hope I'm saying it right. God, I hope I ain't butchering it. On the 30-minute time frame, on the 3-minute time frame, what are you looking at? The 3-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame. What are you looking at? I mean, right now, I mean, on this 5-year chart, I mean, you're looking. The only area I see up here is resistance is right in this area that we at right now. What is this? 128. So 128 is look like it's where you're getting stuffed at 128ish. So right across the board at 128. Yeah, so 128 is where you're getting stuffed at. Sure, right here we can definitely see 128 is where you're getting stuffed. So we know that's strong resistance already. Let me see if I can move it over just slightly. Let me see something. Cause you was on the uptrend. I mean, you clearly see the uptrend setup. So we even started from right here. You can clearly see an uptrend setup. So let's see. Look at the pattern real quick. So let's take a look real quick, boss. So let's take. See more of a reading this way. Here to here. That makes a little bit more sense. And then take this one and put that towards the top here till you got that breakout. See, it looked like you was in this channel. You cracked it, then you reclaimed that channel. Because you can see every time you hit that trend line, you bounce. So that's accurate. So we know that part is pretty much accurate on that end, on the support side. Because every time you hit that trend line, bounce, cracked it, then reclaimed it, then you came down again, bounce. So we know that area is accurate. Let's take a look at this top area though, so we can kind of get a good notion of where this bad boy wants to go real quick. All right. So we know for sure you cracked out of that channel and then you went right back into it. So it looked like you may start to pull back into it because you're getting stuff right at that 128-ish level. So I'm just trying to keep my eyes on this to see exactly where this bad boy wants to go. Because it looked like we hitting this for the second time, like a double top so far. Double top drop, then another top here. Right at 128. So in order for us to see more upside, look like we're gonna have to stay above 128 to 130 to get us more upside towards this way. So that's what we're gonna have to clear right now, boss. Is it broken? I was talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I just read it. I'm sorry. I apologize, boss. I got it. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Well, the thing about the 30-minute time frame and the 3-minute time frame is that When it comes down to the indicators on a 30-minute time frame, it holds up a little bit stronger. Due to the fact is those candles takes 30 minutes to even form. See, when you got a 3-minute time frame, all it takes is 3 minutes. So you go from one candle to the next within 3 minutes. These candles are 30 minutes worth of trading.
We still going down.
I'm still watching it, boss. Yeah, because I mean everything's still looking like a downtrend. I mean we still.
Chilling on the bench.
Yeah, because right now, and I'm also watching this uptrend. See, the main thing with SPY, we have to lose this uptrend. We have to lose this uptrend because every time you hit around this uptrend, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce, you bounce. You can see what's happening right here, trying to get a bounce. So the main thing that we have to do is lose.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the main thing we have to lose is this uptrend, because what you don't want to do, especially if you're going for puts, you don't want to see them hold this uptrend and start to move back on up towards the upside. If we can get this downtrend, if we get this uptrend to crack, we could continue this movement down. Yeah. Good luck to all in live positions. Yeah, so main thing, we just want to continue to downtrend this way, Jenners. We want to lose this uptrend because we don't want no more support. So we want to lose that uptrend, followed by losing this 50 here, because your 50 can act as a strong support as well, because we have not cracked it. So we still trying to bounce on top of that 50. We need to lose that 50 here on this 50 SMA on the 30-minute time frame, because that's what's holding you up. So we could crack that 50 and go back down to 550, 50, and even lower. What's going to happen is that means that candle is going to close underneath that 50. So that means that what's going to happen is it's going to force that 9 and that 20 to drag down, where you can see another pretty much a crossover, a downtrend crossover. See what I mean? So if we can lose this 50 and yank them down all the way to 550, 50, that means that you'll close underneath that area that's holding you up as possible support. See what I mean? See how we can't crack it? We keep bouncing on top of it, because it can act as a strong support, almost like a strong 200-day moving average, but in an intraday sense. So you just have to treat this 50 like a 200-day moving average, like you would treat it like on a daily chart. But we're looking at it from an intraday chart standpoint. So right now, we're still holding on top of what? That 50. You notice that? See? We still haven't cracked it. So you got to keep that in mind. We have not cracked that 50 yet. So that can still hold up as some type of support, where if it keeps holding up longer and longer, it can slowly help curl that 50 back this way. So that's what I mean. But if we could stay underneath it, it's going to drag all the indicators down with it. But as long as this hold is going to try to create some type of area where the indicator is going to stop bending down and actually start to kind of curl up, if you get what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why I say we need to crack and go down. Because if not, if it holds a floor, it's going to allow that 50 to hold this way. It's going to allow that 50 to hold this way. We can see a movement back up towards the upside. So that's what I'm trying to get at. That's why I say we need to lose that area 550-80 on down to 550, because we need to drag it down. That's what needs to happen. We need to drag it, because therefore it'll take that 9 MA and that 20 MA back down towards the downside. If not, if that continues to hold, all it's going to do is create a floor right at 551. You can start seeing buyers moving back on in. You're going to start to push back up towards 551.50, back up to possibly 552, when you're going to actually start to reverse the play back on up towards the upside. So that's why I say we need to lose it. Because if not, it's going to create a floor. It's going to create bad traps. It's going to make the buyers more excited. It's going to push the market back up towards the upside. Where we're going to see what you can see right here, what's happening. But you're going to see 551.50. You're going to see 552, because you see the trend line holding, right? I never moved my trend line. Look at this. Look at this. I never moved my trend line not one time. Look how the market is reacting. Trying to find what? Support psychologically on that trend line. Because you got to think about it. You may have other traders that's thinking just like me, that can see that type of setup, that knows exactly where to get in at for a possible buying opportunity, for a possible bounce back on up. Because psychologically, notice that every time you hit around that trend line, bounce, 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 bounce. Where? Trend line. And look right here. Look where they're trying to hold that trend line, which is trying to hold up. So as long as that keeps holding, which is around 551, you're going to see 551.50, back up to 552, where you start to move right back up towards these highs again. So that's what we're trying to avoid. Because if you notice, you're not downtrending like you were. You kind of start trying to like go in like somewhat sideways. You're trying to create some type of flooring on top of 551, where these buyers can start to reverse this play on up. Basically break out of that downtrend setup back towards that VWAP. So that's what I'm getting at. That's why I say we needed that pullback down to the 550 to hold. That's why I had my alert, because I thought we was going to get it, but buyers came, stepped right back on in, reclaimed that 551, reclaimed that trend line for the possible move back up towards the upside. 50 SMA 30-minute time frame on Trading View charts is at 550. Mine's is at right now 550.80, and I'm gonna double check right here too. Let me see. Hey, when you do this, come on, stop that. 50. Where you at? 50. This one is showing 550.91. 550.91. I'm looking right at it though. See, it's showing right here at this bottom. It's showing us at 550.82. See what I mean? They're utilizing that for support. See what I mean? That's why I told y'all be careful. See what I mean? Because we never cracked that 50. See that? And then you back on top of that trend line. See, generous, see what I was getting at? That's why I was trying to break that down to a science. That's why I was trying to let you know to be careful so y'all don't get caught these bear traps. That's why I say y'all had to pay close attention to these indicators, especially that 50, because they can utilize that 50 for a possible strong support, which is still keeping that 9 and that 20 on top. So all it's going to do is just curl it right back on up towards the upside. So I was telling y'all to be very, very careful and look at that 551, because the main thing that we want to focus on is 551 and staying underneath 551. That was the main focus. Why would there be such a difference? I mean, a lot of them are built different, balls, because even if I go to a, let me see if I was to go to, let me see if I was to change it on whatchamacallit. Let me see what it say on stock charts indicators. So I'm gonna go from a 200 to a, let me change to a 50. Man, I do have a 50 already on here. That's the 50-day moving average. So let me take SPY. Where's SPYs? Well, this is, that one is at 549.06. 549.06 on the daily. Let me see the weekly. Weekly, we got what? 598. I'm sorry, 498. 498.89. See 49 on this 50 here. That's a moving average. 50 549.06. But that's on a daily though. Yep, still holding up that trend line. Still holding that 551. Still holding on top of this 50. So no crack just yet though. Nothing, I mean, no crack just yet. Still keeping this on watch though. Still keeping this on watch. Still keeping this on watch. See where we go. Still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping this on watch. Let's see. Let me get out. Let me scroll out just a little bit so y'all can see the setup right quick. See, do keep in mind, we're going to have resistance coming up right around this key level, this 551.50. So let's see what's going to happen in this 551.50 range. Let's see. As we do creep back up towards this 550, will it remain resistance and pull back down? So let's see. Here we go, pulling down again. Look. Here we go, pulling back down again. See how it's affecting that 30-minute time for that candle? So the goal is to get back down towards 550.50. That's the goal. The goal is to get back down towards 550.50 because we want to get away from the 550.80s because we want to get rid of this floor. We want to get rid of this floor where we can close this way and drag the 9 and the 20 down that way. So right now it's still holding up. We still have not cracked that just yet. Just yet. I'm still keeping this on watch because again we need to get underneath that 50 back down this way. So we got to see 550.50. So right now we're at 550.90. All right, 550.80. Let's see. Can we actually get it and stay underneath? Can we actually get it and stay underneath? Can we get that crack that we're anticipating, which will be more closer towards the 550.50 range? So right now, there go your trend line, cracking the trend line. Still holding right now, hold it underneath. So they lost it. 551, lost 551. We got about 11 minutes left until this candle closes out, guys. So the goal is, for this candle, we want to stay underneath 551 before the next candle comes in because we want the new candle to come in right into resistance because you're going to have 551. So you want to lose that 551 floor because you don't want to give it no support. So right now, we're at 550.80 right now, right? So we're underneath 551, so that's good. If you're looking for puts, or if you're aiming, you're still going short. The main thing is stay underneath 551. Stay underneath 551 because that is a new whole number. Again, that can act as natural support and resistance. We want it at this moment to act as resistance. We want to stay underneath 551 because we don't want them to create a floor at 551. So we need them to stay underneath that level, especially as the new candle comes in. Because what we don't want to happen is we don't want to get back above 551 as it closes out for the new candle to come in. And then once we do a pullback, you'll have something to bounce on. What would that be? 551. So what we need to happen is we need to have this candle close downward this way. So as the new one comes in, you automatically are going to be welcomed with resistance. So that's what we're trying to do. So right now we're at 550, 80. Here we go again. See, still ain't cracked that down. Still ain't cracked that 50 yet. See what I mean? Like it's still holding on. That 50 is still like holding it like this. It's like it's refusing to let it drop. See, look, see? It's like you keep doing this and then it pushes it right back up. That's why I tell you, be careful. It gotta give us confirmation that we gotta lose this completely. We want to stay away from this support. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Take y'all forever and a day to do this. Thank you, sellers. That's what we'll be waiting on. Now keep it down. Don't go back up. Do not go back up. Stay down. Now what we need to see is 550-50. 550-50. And stay underneath 550-50 because we're trying to lose price points. Nvidia's already started turning. Nvidia look like it's about to crack the VWAP down to 550. I mean 107.50. So let's put a 107.50 for the target on that bad boy. So let's put that for Nvidia. So 107.50. We're gonna put that for below. Exactly what I need you to do. Go back down towards here. On the downside, boom, there you go. So that means if Nvidia drops even more, then we should still see a little bit of more dropping coming from Nvidia into SPY. So right now, here we go, still battling. Yep, boys. We got about 9 minutes, guys, to see what's about to happen. Who's about to take position? Who's about to take possession of this 551? Will it be the Bears or will it be the Bulls? It's a back and forth battle right now. Back and forth, guys. Back and forth. We're still underneath 551 at the moment. So let's just see how this candle gonna close out as the new one rolls in. Let's just keep it on watch. Let's see. Let's keep it on watch. Because right now, Nvidia is still falling. So we still got room to fall back down to 107.50 for Nvidia. Tesla, you just got to hold at 220 because you're trying to stay in the 220 bracket. You're not trying to go back into the teens. If you do fall back in, if you crack underneath 220, I guarantee you're going to see 218. Promise you that. 220 crack, you will see 218. Promise you that for a fact. Let's see. SPY, we just got to stay underneath 551. We got to stay underneath it. You do not want those buys closing on top because we don't want no more support. We want to, again, our target is to go down to 550.50. Right now, we're 20 cents away from it. We just got to get that pull and get them to hold it. Right now, we're at 550.68. Got to get those bulls, got to get those bears to yank them down. Away from that 5. You want to get away from that 550.80. You want to get away from this. You want to get away from this. You want to close underneath it, not on top of it. So right now, we're still holding up at 550.81. So we got to see what I mean? Look, 550.82. We got to stay underneath it. We have to stay underneath it. 550.85. See how you stay on top of that trend line? I mean, on top of that indicator. You notice that? How it's refusing to give it up. Still holding. See, back and forth. still back and forth. Oh, they drive me crazy right now. Which way are we going, SPY? Which way are we going? Are we going to stay on top of 551 or are we staying below 551 and lower? Which way are we going, SPY? Let us know. What are we doing? It's back and forth around at 551. Back and forth. That's why the body don't know which way it wants to go because you got selling pressure plus buying pressure. So it's like the candle don't know which way it want to go. Now we see buy stepping back in again, trying to push towards the selling side, trying to cover them. Just back and forth. Seriously, around just this one price. 551 is insane. I'm just watching to see what happens. Keep it on watch, guys. Keep it on watch. All right, let's see, guys. We got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Look at it. You right back on top of 551. Let's see. Which way this bad boy wants to go. Let's see. Either we're going to stay on top of 551 or stay underneath.
Looking like the Bears have it though.
I mean, barely.
Down, down, down.
I know, but look 551. Greg, look at 551. I'm telling you what the Bulls are trying to do. Psychologically, I'm gonna tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to stay on top of 551 because they're trying to stay on top of this trend line. Pay close attention to this purple line. Pay close attention to this purple line. Whether they're gonna stay on top, we're gonna crack. Watch. Just watch this purple line as this candle closes out and that new one comes in. Watch. If we stay on top, I guarantee we're gonna move up. If we stay underneath, then we can continue on down. But watch how this candle close out, either on top of 551 or below 551. All depends on the direction that we're gonna go afterwards. Watch. Because right now, it's showing that the buyers are reclaiming 551 and reclaiming this trend line, which is continue the trend line on up. Watch. See what I mean? Easy to read this. Easy to read, boss. Easy to read this crap. So we got about 4 minutes till this candle close out. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. But you see what I mean at 50? All behind watching what? That indicator. That 50. What I told you. All I did was watch that indicator. That's it. I told you it wouldn't give it up. Remember I kept telling you every time you hit that, every time you hit that 50, you bounce. Every time you hit that 50, you bounce. See that? I told you. I told you. That was the only thing, the main thing I was looking at was that indicator. That was the main thing I was watching very, very, very closely. Because I was like, we never could crack and stay underneath it. You will always pull down, but then you reclaim it. You pull down, then you reclaim it. And then on top of that, not only do you have the 50, you also have that trend line too. So you got two forms of support. Now you're back on top of the 20. Now the next area they're going for is that 50. So that'll put you back on top of your three indicators. The next thing to take over would be the VWAP, which if that means you have to get back over 552. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Be very, very, very careful. You gotta pay close attention to details, guys, when you're looking at all of these patterns. That's why I use a 30-minute time frame, and that's why I use a 3-minute time frame. So whatever I don't see on a 3 minute sometimes, I use a 30. Whatever sometimes I don't see on a 30, I use a 3 minute. So as you can see right here, trend line. Look at this. Bounce, trend line, bounce, trend line, bounce. Look at this. Trend line, bounce. See that? Right across the board. Trend line still holding up. So that's why, and also with the assistance of what? That 50. That 50 SMA. See that? Every time we try to pull underneath it, buyers step in. Every time we pull underneath it, buyers step in. Look at that. Buyers utilize that 50, as I told y'all, to watch out for, to get right back on top of 551, which I told y'all, and to see if they're going to try to get right back on top of that trend line, which I told y'all. So that's why I told y'all to be very, very, very careful. That's why I kept watching that 50. I kept watching that 50 moving average to see can we stay underneath it, close underneath it. Every time I see that we couldn't stay underneath it or close, I knew that the Bulls were still trying to hold it. Boom, there you go. Told you. So, it's easy to read this stuff. I mean, you just got to take your time to understand the patterns, understand the setups, and understand certain price points. So, right now, guys, we got about 2 minutes. So, that means if that candle closes green, that means you're going to have a gap up. That means 551 is going to turn back into support. That means you're still holding up that uptrend for the possible push back up to 550, 51. 551, 50 up to possibly 552, where you're going to go back and retest the VWAP once again. So keep this on watch. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to keep it on watch. It's all about to steal this 551.50 level. Wait, what was that? Hold up, guys. She's hitting me up. Yo. You know you're on my live, right? You know you're on my live, right? You might as well tell everybody, hey.
Hi. You like this one or that one?
The other one. Now you point at that. You like that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, get it.
Just try me.
I mean, it's plain in case it gets dirty. Well, I'm just saying.
You can take it off.
Okay. Yeah, well, get that one in.
This one?
Yeah.
You can just put it like that.
Okay.
So, which one?
The one you pointed at.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
One, two, or
Yeah, 2.
we can just put it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, about to get back on my live.
Bye.
All right, bye. I'm back, guys. My fault. That was my son, mom. Yeah, so we back. Yeah, we back rocking and rolling. Let's go here. All right, so far, guys, 30. Now we got the new 30-minute candle time frame, and what I told y'all, we gonna possibly expect a new gap up. I told you, we gonna expect a gap up right here. We hold on top of that trend line. I simply told y'all this. I said as long as that 51 holds and that trend line holds, we could possibly basically reverse the play on top of that uptrend, where we could go right back up to 551.50 for the possible push back up to that VWAP to 552. Did I not tell you this? I told you. I called it. I told you. Y'all thought I was BSing y'all. That's why I told y'all. Y'all gotta pay close attention to details. That's why I told you the main thing I was watching, guys, was that 50. That was the main thing I was watching was that 50 because we could not crack it. We could not break it on the downside. We kept holding it. So that at least told me that we can find some support somewhere. So right now, they're definitely trying to do a breakout of this downtrend setup. And here go your buyers. Trying to push up to what? That VWAP, as I stated, possibly back up towards that 552. Towards that VWAP range. So let's see if I was correct on that. And y'all got about 30 minutes with me, guys. I'm going to soon be rocking and rolling. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, do feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys with whatever you need help with. Again, if you are enjoying the content, do your boy a favor. Smash the like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, give subs, whatever you have to do, guys, to show your support. I'll be gladly appreciative. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Thank you for everything that you do now. Thank you so much. So I'm just keeping it on watch. As I told y'all, lost that trend line hold. Generous. Wasn't I not right? I told y'all I was watching that trend line. I was watching that 50. I told you to be careful. That's why I kept my eyes on that 551. 551, I kept my eyes on that completely, 551. I told you we needed to stay underneath 551. I said we would stay underneath 551. We could basically go down to 550.50. So, which we couldn't hold. We went right back on up. Buyers reclaimed 551. Right now, we reclaim that trend line, which could continue going on up. Basically back up to 552.
Look at your phone, please.
Really? I like that one. Where's the emoji? Alright, I like it. Yeah, I seen it. I like it. Oh God, what you mean? Which one? I thought you just showed me one. Second. All right, there we go. So keeping this on watch, guys. Let's see what we're gonna get. Here we go touching that that resistance line, guys. 551.50. Right where my trend line is at. Look where the bears are coming in at. Soon as you hit that trend line on that downtrend setup, look at that. See, every time you hit, rejection. Hit. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, hit, rejection. Hit, rejection. Hit, rejection. There you go. So let's see.
Generous Greg says, Bears push.
Yeah, it's hitting that resistance line. Remember, we ran back on up to 551.50. You got rejected at 551.50. 551.50. Still got to crack 551. We got to crack 551 back down to 550.50. We still got to crack 551. Because right now, this is the perfect time for bears to step in. You are hitting that resistance line. They need to come in aggressive. They need to come in super aggressive. They need to come in. They got to take out 551. We don't need no more floors. We need to get pushed right back down to 550.50. So let's see. I mean, I was close to the VWAP. I mean, it came back to it, but it didn't touch it. How high did we go? What was the high? High was what? 74. So I was off by what? 30 cents ish. So there we go, pulling back. All right. So we did hit that. Did we sell? That's why I said patterns are so important, guys. Patterns are so freaking important. Because now you can see if you would have stayed with the downtrend pattern, you can see every time you hit this upper portion of this up downtrend, rejected. Ooh, video. My alert went off. 107.50. Let's go. Call that. 107.50. Call that bad boy. Nvidia dropped. Let's go. Uh-oh. Spy, my another alert about to go off. I still got my alert down at 550.50. Let's see. Can we get that drop? Can we drop, guys? Can we drop? Let's see. Right at my level. Right at that 551.50-ish mark. Look at that. Boom. Rejected. And it hit that trend line. Double the resistance. Boom. Back on down. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I knew it was going to try to get somewhere around that VWAP. I knew that once you got that bounce, I knew it was going to try to test somewhere around that VWAP. It got close to it, but it didn't touch it exactly. I mean, it's not going to always be perfect numbers, but I mean, I had an idea where it was trying to go. I mean, it missed it slightly because it was like right there. As he tried to bounce back up, it missed it by an inch. Now you gapping on down. All right, here we go. Now can my alert finally go off on SPY now at 550.50? Still have my green line still sitting here. I never changed my green line since this morning, since 9:30, y'all. Still been having my green trend line. Green mark still been sitting here since 9:30. So I never touched anything. It hit that exactly, pulled back. Hit my trend line exactly, pulled back. So good call on that. Good one, good one, good one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good one, good one, good one. So let's see. Let's see. Right now we back on E551 once again. Back on E551. Here we go, pulling back, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get that 550 pullback? 550 pullback. We closed at 107. I'll say about 106. Where's these lows at? Gotta be around. What is this? Alert by the hit. Alert by the hit. SPY. Alert by the hit. Get ready. Get ready. Let's see. Come on. Hit it. It's about to hit it. It's about to hit it. I called it. 550.50. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, come on, SPY. Do it. Do it. You right there. You right there. You better hit it. Hit it. You right there. Ah, you better hit it. You right on top of it. Ah, it's right on top of it. It's right on top of it. Ah, it's right on top of it. SPY, come on, man. Trigger my alert, man. You right on top. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
LFG.
Hit it.
Generous Greg.
Come on. It's got a target. It's right on top of it. Playing with my emotions. Literally playing with my emotions right now.
Generous Greg says. Tape cutting in sell.
Ah. Here we go. 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 Boom. Ha. Let's go. Let's go. Huh. Called it. Called it. I told you. I told you. Don't ever doubt me. Your boy don't play, man. I'll be on point with these calls, bro. I'll be telling you, I can see this from a mile away. I can spot it. I can see it. And what did I say on Tesla? 218. So let me see. Let me set up all my alerts. Let me see if I can call these bad boys. Ooh, did I set that too low? What was that? 106.50? No, wait. Hold up. Replace. Why did they put 49? It's not what I put. It's not at all what I put. Say 50. All right. And I said for Tesla would be 218-ish. So Tesla would be 218-ish. Below. Let's move this bad boy. You got about 20 minutes, guys. Hit me up if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm here till 3. I'll be rolling on out. So right now, so far everything is just hitting, calling this bad boy left and right. Oh man, we on top of it today. Shout out to the team, man. We are calling these bad boys. That's what I'm talking about. Hit my alert. Hit my alert. There we go. There we go. Off of my downtrend. Hey.
What's the P/L for the year?
Right now I'm at 23. I got 2 more to go before 25 because remember I was doing that small account challenge. So I'm close to it. I'm waiting on my dang my money to finally settle so I can jump back in and finish. Man, called it, man. Look at that. Look at this channel. Boom, 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 boom. Every time you hit that trend line, reverse. Perfect setup. Look at that perfect setup, baby. Man, it was perfect. Perfect setup. Lario, you see this perfect setup I got? Look at that channel play. Look at this. Perfect channel play. Look at this. Every time you hit the tops, rejected. Bottoms, bounce. Look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Tesla.
Tesla, I still think we're going to see 218. 218, I promise. I still think we'll see 218. I still think we'll see 218. Matter of fact, let me get the party started with 218.50. Let me just get the party started a little bit. So let me put 2. So I'm going to put 218.50. I still think we're going to see that. So let me put 218.50 on the board. 218.50, that would be below. Let me go ahead and set up my, all right. Boom. So I got 2 of them in play on Tesla just in case we do crack that 219. I got 2 alerts in motion. I got 1 alert set for for NVIDIA, and I have 1 set for SPY that still look like we still want to go. Hey, Generous, Lever, I hope I'm saying your name right. Y'all cannot say I didn't have that perfect channel set up. Look at this. Even if I take all this off, y'all cannot say I didn't have a perfect channel set up. Like, why? Look. I'm gonna make another one. So I'm gonna take out these lines.
Good setup, got work early eating funyuns.
Look at this. Let me take up all of this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna just keep this level. And I'm gonna say this under a new 3-minute time frame. So I'm gonna keep what I got.
Generous Greg says, I doubted you, but now it's 2-0.
Look at that. Look at that. Boom.
Mario says,
boom.
got off work.
Man, shout out to you, boss. Be safe, man. All right, boom, resistance, and boom, support. Look at that, Generous. Look at that. Perfect setup. Bow. There go your channel play right here. Resistance red, support bottoms. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Every time I hit that trend line, put, trend line, put, trend line, put. Bottoms, calls, bottoms, calls, bottoms, calls. Look at that. Look at that nice rotation. Beautiful channel. Everything looks just nice. Looks neat. That shit looks so pretty, sexy. Look at that. Nice and beautiful. Just mwah, masterpiece. Wait. You doubted me again? Generous, I thought you said you weren't doing that no more last week. I thought you wouldn't doubt me no more, boss. What happened? You said you weren't going to doubt me no more after last week. What happened? You stay sneaking in them doubts on me. You stay sneaking them doubts in on me. You supposed to be my right hand man. You supposed to be my go-to. G Money, what's up, man? You my go-to, man. What's going on? What's going on, G?
That's 2 poops.
Oh man. He said I doubted you, but now it's 2-0. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. This beautiful setup. Look at that. Every time it was hitting that red trend line, put opportunity. Let's go. 1. Let's go. 2. Let's go. And 3. Boom.
Says,
boom. Boom.
Many
Boom.
today. Generous Greg says, what's crazy? Nick opened a short. Generous Greg says, you owe 34%.
I know you meant up 34%. Shout out to you, G Money. Shout out to you, boss. Shout out to you. How many shares? I couldn't. Lario, I couldn't because I told you I was still waiting for my stuff to settle. It should be. I should be ready to go back on between tomorrow and Friday. But like I said, even when I don't trade, I want to make sure you guys win because I can always make money. That's one thing with me. I want to make sure you guys win. So I'm never gonna just think about myself. I'm always gonna think about you guys to make sure you guys win. So I called everything out for y'all. Make sure y'all got money. Y'all put in y'all pockets. Y'all good to rock and roll. Even when y'all give me subs, I try to put money back into y'all pockets. Whatever you spend on me, I make sure I return it right back to you. That's how I rock and roll. That's me. That's how I rock and roll.
On Webull, you can trade every day now.
Yeah, but on my options, I'm looking right at it. It's still sitting at 0. Like everything else, as far as my buying power and all of that, still up.
Money settle next day.
Yeah, so that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to settle tomorrow, so I should see something. But like I said, I want to make sure you guys win, man. It's about you too, you guys too, because I want to make sure I can help change your bank accounts as much as possible. So it's not just about me, it's about you guys, because I want to see you guys win, because y'all deserve it.
Dude, if it ain't trading, I would be broke.
Hey, I think the same way, because I'm not going back to 9 to 5. Bump that. Best believe I'm not. I love what I do. That's why I try to perfect it. And ooh, some more alerts is coming y'all way. Some more alerts is coming y'all way. I got to see NVIDIA about to go off. Uh-oh.
Fuck that.
Facts. Jitters, look, NVIDIA. Alert about to go off. Watch. I called it. Let's go. It's about to hit it. NVIDIA, guys.
Mario says,
NVIDIA.
I haven't traded in a year since I lost 3K.
Nah, boss. We all learn from our mistakes, boss.
LOL.
Nah, we all learn, because I had to learn too. I lost plenty of, trust me, I did too. But it's all about learning from your mistakes, which is why I have my boot camp lesson to help you fix your
It's been investing and holding LOL.
Come on, NVIDIA. Oh shoot. Don't you distract me, chat box, while I'm trying to look at this. Don't you do this. Stay there you go. Bring your little butt back. There we go. Let's go.
Generous Greg says,
Ha!
back on the horse, bro. Don't get scared of the buck.
Exactly, real. I mean, no, that's why we went over our lessons, boss.
3/3.
Bam! G Money, stop doubting me. Stop doubting me. God dog it. I can't control the market. I can't tell the market what to do. I can go by, what I see. If I could control it, trust me, y'all would be millionaires. I promise you.
Noted.
I promise you. If I could control the market, y'all will be millionaires. Generous Greg, you be up millions. Lever, you be up millions. The Rio, you be up millions. If I could control the market and be like, look, y'all put y'all money in early. Get in early, because you know what? I'm about to blast the market off to this price point. And I say, put as much as y'all want in. Boom! Rich. Or we was at some tops. I'll be like, all right, get in at these tops, because I'm going to drop the market down to this price point. Boom, rich. So if I could control the market, best believe I would. I know how to call it. I just can't control it.
Not scared, just like swing trading. LOL. More just miss out bigger gains pulling out too early. Generous Greg says, dude, I'm at that part of life when my girl is asking for a kid. Generous Greg says, best believe I need to get this shit right.
And another thing about that, Generous, think about it. A kid can be another motivation to you to add more fuel to the fire. I'm not gonna lie, because you do have a child. I mean, you don't want to let your kid down. You always want to remain a hero in your kid's eye. So that's gonna add way more fuel to your fire to keep pushing. Because not only your girl look at you as a hero, the love of her life, and she believes in you that you're gonna go far in life. It's also when that kid is involved, that's gonna like double that. That's gonna make you want to kick that brick wall down and keep going.
To make sure I can give him everything I got.
And you will, boss. And that's the thing about it. We always gonna stay positive, and you will. You know what I mean? You on the right track right now, and you will. The real you too. Y'all should stay positive. I mean, y'all got this. I done came a long ways. I done broke down my life. When I was damn near broke and had to go work and find another 9 to 5. I was embarrassed, but I had to bounce back and get myself back on the right track. Which is why on my boot camp lessons, that's why we went over these bad boys. We went over what? Y'all remember? What did we go over? We went over the Breaking Bad method. We're stopping you as a trader. Remember, having the wrong mindset, not having a detailed game plan, unstable work ethics, losing trade syndrome, losing money per trade, lack of track LOT, and the main one that we all go through is not having enough patience. Remember, we went over that lesson. And then after that lesson, then we went over the ELE lesson. We went over ELE. Went over that bad boy. What is ELE? Environment. It's pretty much environment, levels, entries, and exits. What is your environments? The market transitions through 4 states. What is the 4 states that the market transitions to? You go through 4 states, guys. You go through a trending state, ranging state, breakout state, reversal state. We went over that last week. And then we already know, again, what the environment is for sure. What is the environment? The environment is the market structure, the context of the market, which is basically the direction, pretty much. The direction. Which way the direction of the market is. Again, is it trending? Is it going sideways? Is it going down? And once you figure that out, then we go to levels. What is levels? Levels is pretty much the determined price point of support and resistance levels in the market. Once you figure that out, then you go straight to entry. What is your entry? Entry is simply a desired price point a trader chooses to enter a stock. What is an exit? An exit is a desired price point, a trader chooses to exit the stock. So you remember we went over these 2 lessons, guys. We went over Ely and we went over the Breaking Bad method. And I'm glad that you guys learned a lot from it. And we all, we all need to just, like I said, it's all about just making yourself better. I've made mistakes. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect human, period. So it's all about just learning from your mistakes and doing better and being better. That's it. That's all it's about. You live and learn. Live and learn. We all go through it. That's life. Part of life. But y'all got this, though, man. Lario, Generous, y'all all got this, man. Y'all are smart traders. Y'all are smart, educated people. You're good, man. Like I said, y'all on y'all way to be great fathers. If not, y'all are great fathers. And I wish nothing but the best for you guys, man. I wish you many more blessings to come. Y'all going to be nothing but heroes in y'all children's eyes. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. That's it. We doing this for our family, man. And passing on that legacy so they can be traders after us and be proud of the things that we left behind. So let's keep it rocking, man. We got this. So I'm also going to post my links just in case you guys need it. Let me go to my links again. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Wait, am I on the wrong thing? Oh, no, it's right. So if y'all need to follow me on any social media platforms, boom, there y'all go. I know with YouTube, for some reason, don't let me post every damn link for some reason. Because they started minimizing how many, whatchamacallit you put up now. I don't know why. Let's see if I can. I'm going to have to take off Twitter. Like I said, I got TikTok, but I need to, I'm trying to get 1,000 so I can start going live. Because once I get 1,000 on my TikTok, I'm going to start going live on there. So best believe I will be starting using TikTok soon. So I will be going live on TikTok soon once I reach that 1,000 mark. So do expect that. Your boy will be going live on TikTok. We'll be going live. Just trying to get to it. Good Lord. Why is it not letting me, Oh, there we go. TikTok. I really don't use I use Facebook a little bit, but I don't use it as much. So I'm going to just take that one off. Let me take off YouTube. Keep Twitch on there just in case. Alright, cool. Alright, boom. Minimize that. Put it back. Alright, cool. And again, if y'all ever want to give to the donation to the foundation, I mean, we do have the Trades Foundation for the tips, donations, and stuff. So we do have that as well. For those who don't know, that's the first 2 are connected to my PayPal. Then other than that, I have everything else. So if you ever feel generous and want to give, this is my links, just in case. So I got all links. Cash App, boom, boom, boom. I don't really use this other. Let me fix that. Let me take that one off because I don't really use the that Streamlabs 2. I don't really use that one too much. All right, keep that one. All right, cool. Done. Got it set. All right, cool. All right, guys, got about 7 minutes. Let me know what y'all got. What's popping? What we got? I mean, like I said, any more questions, comments, or concern? We're gonna definitely keep this rocking and rolling. I'm just waiting to see if we're gonna hit that 550 level. And what other spot did I have? Oh, I had this lower area too. Man, these bad boys is pulling. Look like my prediction on Tesla's about to come true. I called out what it was 218.50 to possibly 218. So look like my Tesla's gonna soon be hitting. Waiting on that one to go off. I do have this bottom that I put in green here. What is that? Around 105.41. Can we get that touch? Let me put the 541 on the low side. Let me set my alerts for that bad boy. And boom, boom, boom. All right, got that set up. Cool, cool, cool. Some news coming out tomorrow at 8. I'm glad thank you for reminding me, boss. Let me go to it. Hold up. For tomorrow. I'm gonna have everything set up tomorrow too. The 5th. Oh yeah, we got the non-form payroll. We got non-form coming out, right? Non-form, yeah, okay. So we got that coming out. Initial jobless claims. S&P Global Service PMI. 9:45 and 10. God, we got a lot coming out. Between 8:15 to you might as well for 8:15 to 10 o'clock. Really, be honest. Yeah, we got a lot of data coming out tomorrow. So I'm gonna remind everybody. I'm gonna have it out. It ain't touched my targets yet on Tesla. It's getting close, but it ain't hit it yet. I just want to see which one gonna hit. Which one of these bad boys gonna hit my next target? That's what I want to see. The only one that looks closest is Tesla. Cause Tesla, I mean, all we gotta do is get pulled down to 218.50. Cause you remember I told y'all guys, we lose two. I told y'all, I specifically told y'all what was gonna happen on Tesla. I said, if you lose 220, best believe you're gonna see 218. And look where we at. Bam! Didn't I not call it 218? I told you. 218 is what we was gonna see. What was the low though? Low was what? Oops. Okay, gotta see the price. What was the low? $56. So I was off by 6 cents. So 6 cents I was off. So I missed my target by 6 cents. Wow, that's what's up. All right, guys, 5 minutes and counting. Let me, like I said, let's. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, do feel free to reach out to me. I will be doing a trades talk. Matter of fact, I might do 2 of them. Since I did miss last week due to my girlfriend's her birthday, we did a celebration. I might do 2 trades talk this week, Saturday and Sunday. So I might do 2 of them. So y'all might have 2 lessons coming up, and breakdowns of how to prepare ourselves for next week too. So definitely keep that on watch, and I'm gonna get everything set up for Saturday and Sunday. So I owe y'all 2 lessons. So I got y'all. So 2 lessons. I just gotta figure out on what, since we already broke down half of the stuff during the boot camp. What can we go over this week though? I mean, for sure, one is gonna be going over next week, how to prepare ourselves for next week. I got to think on what else can we talk about? Unless y'all want me to go back over the Breaking Bad method and the Ely again, for those who didn't catch it. If y'all want me to do that, then I'll do a trades talk based off of that again. If y'all did miss the boot camp lesson, if y'all did, just let me know in chat. If y'all want me to go back over the Breaking Bad method, and if y'all want me to go back over the Ely lessons for the weekend, and we'll do that. So we'll do one area where we'll do a lesson, and then we'll do the next one. We'll just break down everything, how to better prepare ourselves for next week. So that's up to y'all, you guys, if y'all want that. Just let me know in the chat whenever y'all ready, or whenever y'all want me to. But yeah, boot camp was fun. I ain't gonna lie, we did have fun on boot camp. That was fun. That was definitely fun, man. Shout out to Sean, and shout out for the Tradecaster family for giving me the opportunity. Thank y'all so much. Even though I was nervous as hell, but I did it. I did it though. We got it out the way. So we made it happen, guys. But it's all thanks to you guys too. It's all thanks to you guys too. So salute to the team, salute to everybody, man. Y'all been doing an amazing job. Y'all been doing a hell of a work. And I know y'all don't get a lot of acknowledgments from other people other than me, Sean, AK, Active, and the rest of us. But from me, from the Tradecaster family, man, y'all are doing an amazing job. Thank y'all for the support for everything that y'all do. Yo, you guys are incredible, man. Y'all keep kicking ass, and we're going to keep kicking ass every day. You know how we do. We stay pushing it. We stay pushing. Uh-oh. Which one about to hit? Uh-oh. I got 2 of them. 2 of them. Marty, come on, man. Stop, bro. Stop, man. I was doing that, too. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing. I can't stand you, yeah, Marty. No, let me see before. What it was? That was Tesla, right? Boom! 218.50. Told you. 218. Nah, boss, this was me. Before the which one was it? Hold up. Yeah, Marty, that was me, boss. That was me. For the live. That was me. Oh man, Tesla called it. Tesla called it. Told y'all we lost 220. We was going back down to the 218s. I got one already touched, which was 218.50. I told y'all. Called it. Called it, man. Called it before I roll on out. Guys, got 2 more minutes, man. So I'm about to roll on out. If y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns, y'all better feel free hit me up now. I'm rolling. Your boy gonna be rolling because I gotta go, school traffic and all that. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know how it is. But we're just waiting to see. Excuse me. We're gonna get that pullback.
Generous Greg says, tomorrow leg down.
Oh yeah. I was stating that even on that 180 chart, it looked like we was heading for a leg down. Where is it at? Right here, G Money. So right here, if you look on my 180 chart, remember I was saying that it looked like we can go for a 2-legged pullback. God dog it. Move this over a little bit more without this crapping more. Yeah, so it looked like your first pullback here, and you're working on that second leg down. So we would have to crack that 50, which is around that 550? Is that the right one? No, it ain't right. Oh, 547. 547.72. Yeah, 547.72. So we need to crack that indicator to get that full reversal on down. Because if you notice, that 9MA has crossed on the downside underneath that 20 on the 50 on the 180 chart. So that's representing weakness. So what need to happen is we need to crack SPY. Alright, I'm out. I done called my alerts. I'm out. I'm done. Then one more. Wait, one more. I'm out. One more. So that's like 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Let's go. Come on, Nvidia. Tesla. After this, I'm out. I got one more to go. I'm out. I'm gone. Let's go. I'm out. Boom. I called all my alerts. Back to back. Your boy killing it. Let's go. Let me see. We're gonna go bounce. The way this is looking, boss, it looks like we still got some more room to go. Cause especially if we crack that 550, cause you gotta remember. He say mic drop. So yeah, if we stay underneath 550, we're gonna go down lower. Cause now you're back in the 540s. So we don't recover 550. Oh, we're gonna go lower. I can guarantee you. It's up to these buyers. If the buyer can hold 550, then we can go back up. But if we stay underneath 550, those bears gonna take advantage of that because that's a $50 mark. Because again, Marty, remember how I told you. If we look at it from a $100 standpoint or a $50 standpoint, you go 500, 550, 600, right? What's in the middle of that? 550, right? So if you lose 550, then you got to focus on the prices underneath it, right? 550, 540, so forth. You stay on top of 550, then we can focus on the higher prices from 550, 560, 570, so forth. That's how it works. So keep your eyes peeled at that 550 range to see, are we going to stay on top, throughout the close, or stay underneath throughout the close? We stay underneath it throughout the close, do expect some more downside to come, just letting you know. Possibly. And it also got some more data coming out tomorrow that could either help or hurt the market. So, guys, y'all been doing an amazing job. Shout out to everybody. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to y'all, man. Let me give a shout out to my crew who came through today. Jenner's Greg, shout out to you, boss. Who else we got in the building? Lario, shout out to you, boss. Tariq, shout out to you. Jackie, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming through as well. Last but not least, let me give a shout out to the one and only Tradecaster crew. You know how we do. Engineer, shout out to you, beautiful queen. You are doing an amazing job on doing mod. Also, my man, the myth, the legend. We got Marty in the building. Shout out to you, boss. Who else we had coming through here? We had Lever. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hope I'm not butchering that. Let me see. Who else we got? We got New. I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Got New. I'm gonna just say Noonie. I hope I'm saying it right. New, shout out to you, boss. Actor Trader, Deck, shout out to y'all. Kato J, shout out to you too as well, boss. AK-47, shout out to you. It's always a pleasure, my brother. Always a pleasure to have you in. Trend Detective, shout out to you and congrats on you too, boss, on your success. Wish you many much success to come. King Kong Trey, shout out to you. Green Day, shout out to you as well. Loliando, who else we got in the building? Coldplay, that's my boy there. Night Trader, shout out to you. Who else we got in the building before I roll on out of here? Let's see. Make sure I got everybody. Let me scroll down just a little bit more. Make sure I got everybody because today's the 4th, right? Got the 4th. Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Here we go. Yeah, so Kato, I got everybody. I think I called out everybody already. So far, who I got? All right, cool. I think that's everybody. But yeah, guys, man, y'all been doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work. If we stay underneath that 550, we could be expecting some more downside. So keep that on watch, guys, as we go down to the 549.40. I'm sorry, 549.50 down to possibly 549. The lowest that I've seen so far this morning, it looked like you had some lows of 548.65. So do expect that we could go down around that 548.50 level. So definitely keep that on watch. That we're still trending on down. Nvidia look like it's still coming on down towards that 505.50 region, so definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. If we do crack 218 on Tesla, do expect possible 216.50 to 216 drop. So keep your eyes peeled on that. But guys, you've been doing an amazing job. Great work. We'll be back in at 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central, and we're gonna knock it out the park, getting ready for Thursdays. We will have some more data coming out. I will be posting everything early in advance, but y'all been doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for the support. And Like I said, we're going to get it ready for tomorrow. And you already know what I'm about to say before I roll on out. And again, before I roll on out, if you enjoy the content, please do your boy a favor. Smash the like button, share, comment, follow, gift subs, whatever you do. And shout out to Kato, and I mean not Kato, shout out to Generous, and shout out to my boy name. God dang, why is his name slipping my mind right now? And I know who I'm talking about. who hit me up with the subs not too long ago. Shout out to you, boss. But we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. But thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do. Let me give y'all shout outs. It's already. Boom. Thank y'all so much for everything, man. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling for tomorrow. But you already know what I'm about to say, guys. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, I hope y'all have a blessed one. Marty, thank you so much, boss. Thank you so much. So we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. And again, man, I wish y'all a blessed night and many more profits to come. And we're going to keep knocking out the park. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Throw It in the Bank Thursdays, guys. Peace.